Greetings, Tech Survey folks. This is Dr. Lilios with another movie that will hopefully help you understand the structure of this online course. Your most important tool for this course is our text, Tom Holmes' Electronic and Experimental Music, 4th edition. You can purchase it, you can rent it from Amazon, or you can buy a Kindle edition from Amazon. The music library has a copy and also has older editions you can use in a pinch. There are numerous online movies listed on the Canvas course that supplement and expand on the class text. Some are required and some are optional. Their function is to provide you with additional information on music technology by decade. I hope you'll find them helpful. Here's how the class works. We're exploring music by decade and completing various assignments based on material you contribute. So while the text is our primary reference, we will focus on the contributions that you are making to this class. There are 4 primary assignments for this class. They're the Tiki-Taki timeline, the scavenger hunt questions in Jeopardy format, discussions with bulleted lists and comments, and quizzes based on the questions you created and some that I will design from the readings. I'll provide more detail on these later in this video. Our investigations focus on 3 categories. For each decade, you will choose a category, any category you want, and then find a topic that typifies music technology in that decade. The Holmes text contains a treasure trove of information. Use it to find your topics and then dig in. Let's look at the categories. The first category is music technology devices or methods. In this category, you will explore the various gadgets and techniques that influenced music technology in that decade. Be sure to stay focused on the device, technique, or method. You can mention important people or pieces here, but be sure that your Tiki-Taki timeline, Jeopardy questions, and discussion bullets focus primarily on the device, technique, or method itself. The second category is people. In this category, you should investigate a person who had integral influence or impact on technology, or someone who has used technology in innovative ways. The technology angle is key in this category. Sorry, Queen Elizabeth, you might have an iPod, but so does everyone else. Find people who really made an impact. Be sure to focus your Tiki-Taki timeline, Jeopardy questions, and discussion bullets primarily on that person. If you choose the music category, this is time to dig into the music that made significant, groundbreaking, or innovative use of technology. Again, the technology aspect is integral to this category. Lots of people use microphones. Find pieces that did something first, or started a trend, or used technology in creative and unexpected ways. Be sure to focus your Tiki-Taki timeline, Jeopardy questions, and bulleted discussion items on the piece. Use the Holmes text to find good contenders for this category. Remember, your Tiki-Taki post, your questions, and your discussion bullets should all focus on the same topic. They should all be 3 different realizations of the same things. Now let's look at the assignments in a bit more detail. You will complete 6 Tiki-Taki timeline entries, 1 for each time frame decade that we're investigating. Early, which is pre-1960s, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, and 2000s. There is another movie with instructions on how to complete the Tiki-Taki timeline assignment. Please refer to it for technical details. The Tiki-Taki assignment allows everyone to contribute some interesting music technology find into one single repository. The timeline allows us to see how music technology evolved and also gives us a good study guide. Accompanying each timeline entry will be 3 scavenger hunt questions that you will format in Jeopardy style. If you're not familiar with the TV show Jeopardy, watch it for a bit one day soon. Jeopardy-style questions present the answer in the form of a question. For instance, this early music instrument broadcast music via telephone lines. Then the answers are presented in the form of a question. What is the trautonium? What is the onde martineau? What is the telharmonium? What is the theremin? Notice that my answers begin with what. If you're talking about a person or a group, your answers would begin with who. Notice that all of my answers are viable, real answers. I didn't say, what is the electric guitar? I found incorrect answers using other instruments that I found when reading the Holmes text. Lastly, notice that I used complete sentences and correct punctuation for both the question and answers. When creating your questions, use the most important information about your topic. In the discussion forum, you will post 5 bullet points of information about each of your chosen topics. These bullet points should teach the reader about your topic without being overwhelming. What are the most important, interesting aspects about your topic? Remember to stay focused on the technology. While it might be interesting to note that Leon Theremin, for instance, was kidnapped by the Russians, it's perhaps more important to note that he invented the theremin and that he also invented the bug for spying. Stay focused on technology. After posting your 5 bullet points, you should look at the ticky-tacky entries and read the other students' bullet points. Use the question guides posted on the discussion forum to converse with your colleagues about your topics. At the end of the module, you will take a quiz that uses your questions and some that I will devise from the Holmes readings. Quiz 1 will cover early pre-1960s, 1960s, and 1970s music. Quiz number 2 will cover 1980s, 90s, and 2000s music. The cumulative final exam will cover all of these areas. I hope this helps you understand the course structure. Email me if you have any questions or need assistance.